Good morning, everybody. What's up? Let's see. Righty. Let's see. Well, everybody, today is Sunday. 61 degrees outside, 6:22 in the morning. In California here. So, let's see who's here. Nobody here yet. Going to work today. Alrighty, it's kind of cloudy today. Got a little bit of clouds up there. It would seem like it looks like it wants to rain, but I don't think it's gonna rain. Yeah, so it's 60 degrees, 6:23 morning, Sunday morning. Heading to work. How's everybody doing? People are probably going to church today. I gotta go to work today. Well, at least got some. At least I got some good news. Well, it looks like we got somebody in here. Who is it? Jeremy, I think it is. We're at the stop sign here. I think it says Jeremy. I'm not sure. I can barely read it. I want to be safe here. Keep driving. So, what's up, everybody? Sunday morning, 6:25, 60 degrees outside. No wind today. That's good. Sunday here in California. Well, I was saying, I got some good news from my AC guy. He should be starting on my AC tomorrow on Monday. Finally found an AC and everything. Yeah, the only thing is the air conditioning he had told me that wasn't available. It was a little bit cheaper. But this one here, it's all gonna be all one package instead of a split unit. It's gonna be all together. So less problems of it leaking, so hopefully it'll last. My old unit has been going for almost 26 years. I've replaced a couple of parts here and there, but the compressor's still the original one. So, and it's been working fine. It's just that it leaks out Freon, so then I gotta get Freon put in it, and Freon's getting old Freon is getting expensive. I mean, 30 pound can of Freon, I think it's like $600. So you can just figure 30 pounds divided by 600. Plus he's gonna have to make money on it, you know. It gets pretty expensive. You're looking probably close to maybe, let's see, 30. I mean, he's probably going to be charging probably like about 80 to make a profit, probably $80 a pound, you know. And then when the Freon, your unit, you know, is down 3, you know, you're looking just in Freon alone, you know, almost $200, you know. But yeah, you know, now I should be getting the new unit in this coming week, just in time. Supposedly it's going to be in the 90s already coming next week. Hopefully it doesn't last that long. I mean, it's been pretty good. That haven't big problems with the air conditioning, you know. But we'll see. Hopefully everything goes good. Everything gets installed. No problems come up. But yeah, this one was going to cost about. Let me see. I think it's going to be like $7,350 for the unit. Yeah. But you know, here you gotta have AC. It's too dang hot. You have to have AC. So yeah. Last night I was watching KY. He was having a fundraiser for Iron Dog. That was pretty good. They had a lot of prizes. A lot of people, you know, got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Kurtwood did pretty good. He got a lot of good stuff, but then he spent a lot of money to get a lot of spots on the wheel, you know, to better his odds of winning. But hey, it was for a good cause, you know. You know, Iron Dog, you know, if you don't know, you know, it's the Iron Dog and Justin, you know, Animal House, you know, they have a show. And Iron Dog, you know, he has cancer and he's been fighting it for a while. Hopefully everything goes good. He's doing his treatments and stuff, you know, praying that everything goes good. But yeah, I see the sun's kind of creeping up here pretty soon. Pretty soon it's gonna hit me right in the eyeball. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, and something else I was trying to remember. Oh yeah, go and check out some of my videos. You know, I got that jumping spider. It's been moving around more, and then also got more videos coming out of it feeding. You know, it's looking pretty plump now. But those videos are coming soon. You've probably been seeing some of the videos I've been putting out. I've been getting those come almost like every day. Been getting some out there. And that tarantula that's at work, I don't know. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe he's gonna have babies. The one out in the wild, because it's already been a little over a week and a half, and it basically closed up its. If you look at the video, one of the videos I did, it covered up its hole with web and like little stones. You pulled them up into the doorway. Now you can't get. Now nothing can get in. So it's probably it might be having babies. I mean, usually when spiders molt, they'll just just web it up, you know, web the stuff up, and then just a couple of days, But it's been almost going to be a week. I mean, 2 weeks actually, pretty soon. So hopefully, man, I get to experience, baby tarantulas coming out of the hole. You know, that would be great. Catch some of those videos, put them up here. Somebody came in. Hello, everyone. Whoever came in, I'll read the chat afterwards when I get to work. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Check out some of the videos. Check out my channel list of the people I subscribe to. Check out their channels. See if you like them. Maybe you like something there's there. I got some fishing channels. Got some magnet fishing channels. Got some food channels in there. Got some gamer channels. Some reptile channels. Channels that help grow your channel, like James Gype. He helps grow your channel. Father like son channel. That one's a good channel too. That one, he helps people grow too. He has a lot of giveaways. AAP. That's another good channel. Yeah, go check out some of those channels, man. They're really entertaining. And I got fishing channels. I was watching what is it? Real Fishing. That's a good channel. The guy's name is John. John and his what's his last name is? I'm trying to remember here. John's last name is Parker. Yeah, that's right. John Parker and his wife, Mrs. Parker. That reminds me of that name because I don't know if you ever seen the movie Friday. Where the minister from the church comes. He's all across the street from them, and he's all, "Hello, Mrs. Parker." It's pretty funny. And he was fishing like for hours out there. He caught a bunch of fish. Him and two other people. It was three of them. They went out on some, I think it's some river or something. I forget where it was at, but it shows there. He has a boat, and he went out there. And the thing is, this gentleman, he's legally blind. He's not supposed to be driving, but yet he was driving his boat. The guys were kind of helping him, but hey, he was pretty good driving his boat. Good thing he didn't hit nothing. His wife in the chat was telling him he shouldn't be driving that boat. Oh man, he's pretty funny. I like watching him. He's entertaining. And if you like watching people fish, pull out them big catfish out of the water. Yeah, they did some good fishing there. Go check out their channels, man. Yeah, so we'll have some good air conditioning this summer. Hopefully, my electric bill will be less. Yeah, because I mean, these last couple of years, the electricity's been going up more and more. Plus, they raised the electricity last year in August. They raised the electricity like 17%. So everything's going up, man. Gas prices, man. They're like, I gotta see today when I get off work. I gotta go put gas, see how much it went up. I mean, it went last Sunday. Last Sunday it was at 5.65 a gallon gas price. Then gas on Thursday, and at least it went down a bit. It went down to 5.39. But you know why they're doing it? They're going down to 5.39 because Easter break's coming up in about a week. And of course, they're going to use that excuse, it's Easter, we'll go back up again. I mean, it's crazy the way prices are. Finally you think, oh man, you're feeling like finally, I'm making enough money to survive and have some money left over. It's been good because I mean I got to fix my bathrooms, my two showers. Well, because I had to also because my wife, she had a stroke. Like last year in May. No, not May. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. It wasn't May. It was in May 28th. Yeah, May 28th. She had a stroke, and she lost her vision. The only good thing about it was that's the only thing she lost. She still can do everything else. She can eat. She can, still walk and everything. The only thing is she needs help. Because she can't see, so she can run into stuff. So she has a walker at least. Good thing is my son, he takes care of her, and when I'm not there, and then when I'm there, I take care of her. So it's good. But yeah, I had to remodel the bathrooms. While she was in the hospital. She was in one of those places supposedly they take care of you. Man, I mean, I didn't want to put her in there, but I had to get the bathrooms ready, and then if she was at home, we could take care of her, but it was going to be more of a hassle because all the construction that would be going on with the bathrooms. So the bathrooms, yeah, they came out almost to $10,000 for both bathrooms. Had the old tubs replaced and put two new showers in, one with handicap. And then that got finished. And now the next major thing is the AC, So yeah, I mean, this year has been nothing but spend all the money I've been saving. Luckily, the only thing I owe now is just a car. And then my son's been helping me because he's been taking care of my wife and his mom. And there's a program where you can sign up for it and they pay you. So that helped, because he's still going to school, finishing his education. He's almost done. This year he'll have his BA, and then he'll have to just go get his for becoming a teacher, history teacher. Go get his credentials. That'll be good. And he'll start looking for a job after he gets his credentials. And hopefully, everything goes right. And then my wife, she, as long as she's much healthier. The good thing is, she lost a lot of weight, and she was already losing weight way before. So yeah, because she got to the point where she was. I told her she needs we need to get healthier. We're getting older. Once you start getting older, man, you know your body starts wearing out. Everything starts hurting. You know, I mean, I'm 60. I'll be 61 this year. She's 57. She's gonna get up there in age too. And we have to take care of ourselves. So she did good. I mean, she lost the most weight. I mean, she was up to 330 pounds. Now she's like, we haven't weighed her recently, but the last time she went to the doctor, she was at 197. So she did great. And that was then. She lost all that weight with let's see, it's been almost a year, I think, that she lost the weight. She stopped eating bad food and too much. Got rid of all the sodas. She used to drink so much soda before. Now maybe one little 6 ounce or 8 ounce can. Maybe a week, once a week. But I mean, now we have an air fryer. My older son bought us an air fryer a while back, and we've been eating more healthier, we're using less oil and stuff, deep frying. Yeah, it tastes so good. Gotta add that fat into it. But we have to eat more healthy, man. And then I lost weight too. I was up to 340 pounds. I'm down to about 268. I haven't weighed myself recently. I gotta see. I've been so busy with all these other things going out, working more hours, which is good because hey, more overtime, pay off the bills faster. Good thing my son's helping me. That way I don't have to put it on a credit card and pay all that interest. Interest kills you. Yeah, because when I did the bathrooms, man, I had to put it on the credit card. Didn't have enough of the money, so I had to put it on the credit card for a while. But then I paid it off real quick. Then the last like $4,000 that I owed, I told my son, hey, lend me the money. I'll pay you back. So I lent me that money, and I paid him off. I already paid him off for the bathrooms. Now he's lending me money for the air conditioning. So I gotta pay him back for that too. But yeah, I mean, it's like you gotta help each other. Families. You need to stick together, man. Nowadays, you need to help your parents. If your parents, hey, I'm gonna help my son. I have that mobile home. It's paid off. Hey, I told him, I go, once, if we move out of there and he buys a house, he wants to buy a 5-bedroom home. He wants us to move in. I don't have no problem with it. His girlfriend doesn't have a problem with it. And then her brother, she takes care of her brother, so he would move in also. And her mom too. She's disabled too if she wants to. I mean, it's like gotta help each other. I mean, I don't know how many more years I'll have left. Trying to eat healthy and exercise. Be 61. And then next year I'll be 62. Then I'll start collecting some Social Security, but Social Security doesn't pay that much. I mean, it gives. I'm going to be getting about 1,100, a month, and then to top it off, since I'm 62 only, the government penalizes. If you're working, they penalize you. It's like you can't afford to live off of $1,000 here, and then they penalize you if you do over. I think if you make over like $2,100 or something like that. They penalize you for because you're making too much money supposedly, and they for every $2 they take $1 over the 2,000. So if I continue working, I'll probably be making about 2,600 a month. So that means I'll go over about $600 or more over the amount that they allow. So that means they're from my $1,000 that they're supposed to be giving me, the 1,100. They're going to take another 300 off of that. So I'll probably end up with like a little over $600 a month. They're helping. Yeah. I mean, the good thing is those $600, especially with the gas prices. Hey, that at least it'll cover the gas. I mean, now I'm probably looking about just in gas alone, it's like $400. I mean, almost is going to be if the gas continues going up to, say it ends up at about $10 a gallon. I mean, I'll be looking about, and I got a small car. I mean, I got a little Toyota Corolla. I mean, the car, it's pretty economical, but still, now it's getting full tank because I fill it up twice a week. It'll get up. It'll use about half a tank for 2 days, going back to work, back home, because it's like about 45 minutes, about 38 miles one way. So round trip, you're looking about 60, close to 70 miles every day, man. So 70 miles, you figure, it used to be like, when it was cheaper, the gas, I was only like $20 every 2 days, twice a week. So it was like $40, $40 a week, of gas I would have to put in. Because that includes, going to the stores and buying food and, other little errands I'd have to run during the week. And now it's getting close to over $80 a week. That's only with the gas at 550, 560. It was 565 the other day. Then Thursday I went and put gas again, and it went down a little bit, 539. But that's just, like I said, that's just to get everybody. Oh yeah, gas went down a little bit, so people will be like, "Ooh, let's go on vacation," And what's going to happen at the beginning of the week of Easter? Yeah, gases are going to be down. Once everybody starts going everywhere, watch, the gas is going to be going up, and then what do people? By the time they have to come back home from that long wherever they drove to, they're gonna get you on the way back. You're gonna end up paying, more on the way back. And that's so crazy. The way the gas is. I mean, I remember back in the 70s. When I used to be in high school, I had a big Mercury Marquise. It was had a 429 4-barrel, big car, 2-door, had everything electric windows, electric seat, had the electric antenna in the back, go up and down. That thing, man, you feel it. Back then the gas was only 39 cents a gallon. Yeah, 39 cents a gallon. But then the mileage, the gas, that was a gas guzzler. It probably got I would say probably 12 in the city, maybe 15, 17 in the freeway. Back then you didn't think, you filled it up, 20 20 something gallon. I think I had maybe like a 22-gallon tank. You'd fill it up, 20 something dollars back then. Or I forget how much it was, but I mean, it was 10. I mean, it was. I don't think it was $20 because it was like 39, so 40. So yeah, it was close to $20 to fill up when it's completely empty. But I would always fill it up. I never left it, low, that low because I didn't want to. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy the way the gas, and then I remember the gas all of a sudden it did that hike because like in a couple of days it went from 39 to like 60 something. Looks like somebody got pulled over up ahead here. Oh, jeez. Probably an accident. Yeah, somebody rear-ended somebody. Well, you gotta drive safely, man. Drive the speed limit. People drive crazy. Sometimes people tailgate you back here. I got a 2-lane highway here. You get those people that driving. The speed limit is 65 here, but then you got those people that drive like 55, and you got these people that want to fly. They want to go even faster than 70, man. They like fly across you, pass you up, and yeah, they're like, accidents. Accidents, can always be avoided, but it's always because somebody just either wasn't paying attention, playing with their phone, playing with the radio, or reaching for a cigarette. Or something like that. Yeah, the sun finally came out, man. Yeah, so I mean, but the gas, all of a sudden it went up like crazy. It was from 39 cents a gallon, it went up to over $1. Like, it seemed like overnight it kind of went. It was one of those. I forget what a year, but it was the 70s, man. It was close to 78, 79, man. And gas prices just like boom. So it went up to about $1. And that, I mean, come on, back then, minimum wage back then was $1.35, I believe, $1.35 an hour. You weren't going to make that much money, in a part-time job. I mean, not a part-time job, but make you minimum wage. I mean, minimum wage just went up here in California this year up to $15. But I mean, not too long ago, I mean, my older son, he's let's see, this year he's going to be 30. He's going to be 36 years. He's going to be 36 years. And he, when he was 7, I remember I was making like $3.35 an hour. And then not too long ago, I was making, like $6.35, $7.35. It went up $1. But it's been going up. Lately, they had that increase, but we've needed the increase for so long. I mean, come on. People say, oh, it's messing everything up. Yeah, but I mean, you can't afford to go out to go eat. I mean, you go out to eat, or even in the theater, man. Just go to the theaters, man. You spend $100. Just, I mean, the ticket alone is like over $10. It's going up to close up 15. Some places it's even more. It depends on the city. But there's no cheap theaters anymore. And then you got the popcorn, and if you get popcorn and soda, That's another $10 there. So you got $20 over 25, almost $30 you're gonna spend. That's just one person to go watch a movie. You know, it's it's crazy how everything goes up. But it has to. I mean, everything goes up. Wages go up. I mean, look at people are complaining about truck drivers, but truck drivers are very important. You know, truck drivers move everything around the whole world in every country. Truck drivers drive your vegetables, your your beef, your food, your appliances, everything. Why do you think it's getting so hard to find things? I mean, look at the car dealerships. They don't have any brand new cars on the dealerships. They can't even sell new cars. They said there's a six month waiting period to go buy a car right now here where we live. I don't know how bad it is in other places, but we're like, oh, both presidents, oh, we gotta, they're China, where do you think iPhones are made? In China. Where do you think a lot of appliances are made? China. The chips for the phones, for the cars, everything is not made in the U.S. Everybody saw, oh, well, yeah, everything's expensive here. Yeah, but you go to other foreign countries for everything. I mean, look at when the sickness that was around, and it's still around. I mean, when everybody needed masks. I mean, nobody in the United States, except for maybe one company, I think, made masks, and a lot of them, even that company make masks in other foreign countries. The United States, it's becoming, they have less stuff here made because they can find it cheaper elsewhere. But guess what? When something like this happens, or wars and stuff, you can't get ships in. Look at all the shipping, all these containers, man. There's all these products just sitting out there. You can't get them in because people got sick. Now nobody can bring in the stuff. Because there's not people that drive trucks, people that offload ships. It affects everybody. But people think, you know what? It's not affecting me. I don't live there. Yeah, well, guess what? It affects everybody. I mean, look at airplanes. Travel. That everything. When they stop travel, I mean, come on. You don't see it, but it becomes a ghost town. I mean, I saw a lot of the videos of people when they were showing, like in Japan and China and, even New York. I mean, when have you ever seen the streets of New York empty? LA streets, they were empty. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I remember this one comedian. He used to talk about welcome everybody. Yeah, this one comedian used to talk about, he goes, how New York was so bad, on the sidewalks that you're walking and you're like, bumping against each other. He says, man, he goes, if you're walking on the sidewalks in New York City and you have a heart attack, you're never going to hit the ground. He goes, you're never going to fall because, there's so many people, they're going to keep you up. It's going to be like that movie Bernie, that guy, that one movie where the guy's dead and they're like moving, he's all like, they're moving him around, and it's Weekend with Bernie, I think, or something, I think it's called. And the guy's like, he's waving around. It would be like that, the guy, you'd be walking with all the crowd, and he goes, yeah, about and then maybe in the afternoon, you'd fall a little bit lower and stuff, but you would never hit the ground. He said, that's how bad it used to be. Now look at, I mean, the main, there was somebody, who was it? Oh, even San Francisco. There's that guy, one of the guys that I also watch. He was living over there. Where they were fighting. He was he had to get out of there. He was in Kiev, the capital city, and he came back, for a couple of weeks, came back to San Francisco because his parents live in San Francisco, and then he was even amazed because he was, dang, he didn't even recognize the city, San Francisco, how busy it used to be, always, and it's like, wow, you never think that could happen, but hey, it looked like a ghost town. He said all the stores were closed, businesses boarded up, because we're out of business, because they can't stay in business. I mean, people, they forget, that who runs actually the makes all everything, fabrics, everything, is the lower people, people that make less money. It's like people that say, oh, those people from Mexico, they come over the border and they want to steal our jobs. What jobs are they stealing? They're going to work in the fields. I don't know. Let me see. Do you want to work in the fields on your knees, hands and knees, cutting those vegetables, cutting all those, fruits, the melons, the watermelons, the romaine lettuce. I mean, look at all that stuff that they pick for minimum wage too. And they're hardworking people. Now the thing is, now they've even had people. It's been harder and harder. They've had people. People from that are working in the fields. The companies lately have had problems finding people to work. Why? Because with all the sickness, regular people that cross the border to work, they couldn't get across, because they had restrictions. Then they started opening up the border for people that had, work permits and then were allowed to work, come across. But now all the shortages, of vegetables and stuff, you're seeing more of it, But people don't understand that now. That's why then people got sick, and then they can't go to work, short-handed. I mean, everywhere. Even in security, it's where I work at. There was shortage of employees, man. I was working 6 days, a lot of weeks, because people would get sick, and then you had to be off 2 weeks. At first the government was paying for if you got sick, you get 2 weeks pay, if you got the sickness. But now government's not paying nothing. They said that's it, it's over. It's not around, but yet people are still getting sick, and then now they won't even pay for it. I mean, I only get 3 days a year sick. So, and I get no vacation. So, you can't afford, I can't afford to get sick. So I take care of myself as much as possible, stay away from people, go to work, go buy whatever I have to buy, go home, wash my hands. The thing is, people need to keep washing their hands. They say these don't work, but guess what? They do work, because it keeps you from putting your hands in your mouth and in your nose, start touching it. People, when they were wearing them, they were lifting them up and going, it's like, why are you supposed to cough into this? And people didn't understand that, and then they would take off their mask and they're all messing, they're touching everything, with their hands, and then people then start touching their phones, touching their mouths, and then they wonder why they got sick. It's like, well, of course you got sick, because you're over here touching everything. You get sick, and go get somebody, get that whatever is going around. You get it. You know. So then it's like, whoa, well, I don't know why I got sick. I've been wearing my mask. Yeah, you've been wearing your mask, but then you've been taking it off, touching your face, putting your fingers. Even my brother, he got sick when it first came out. And the thing is, and then he's all like, I don't know, I was wearing my mask. Oh, come on, tell me the truth. Were you wearing your mask 100%? And washing your hands, keeping you have to keep your hands clean, because it'll you'll get it that way. Because I used to work in a hospital too, security, and even at the hospital, they basically tell you, hey, everyone is contagious, everybody is contagious. Don't touch, you know, you know, you can catch anything from somebody, very easily, and in a hospital. But yet when I was working back then in the hospital, you know, they don't they didn't allow you to wear a mask or a gloves. Let me see who's in here. Let's see, it was, oh, James, Triple, Madam, Giovanda, Primitive, Prince, Primitive, Fanatic Card. Yeah, yeah. So, back then, yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming in. Back then, they go, oh no, you can't wear gloves, you can't wear a mask, because if you do, people are going to get scared. You're going to go, what's going on in the hospital? Is something going on? Why is everybody wearing gloves? And now look, you can't go into the hospital. You can't, you have to wear a mask. I mean, it's like, you know, the thing is, people, and then, I don't want to wear a mask and all this. It's like, we need to, take care of ourselves. People are, aren't getting as sick now, but still they're getting sick. It's, at least it's not a lot of people, as far as I know. I don't know. I mean, you can't trust, what people are saying, nowadays, unless you see it. I mean, when I used to work in the hospital, I used to see a lot of stuff, and unless you're there, you believe it. But you don't want to leave anybody in the hospital by themselves. You have a relative at the hospital, you better visit them every day. Make sure you keep an eye on them, because you know the nurses, they're understaffed. There's not enough nurses. That the nurses, they have no time for taking care of the patient. Basically, it's they're handing out medications, they're handing out they're doing vitals and doing reports, and and they have 12-hour shifts, you know and they're all overworked. So you need to keep an eye on your relatives, man. They 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 and they also have the CNAs. The CNAs, those poor people, those are the worst ones that get the worst of it, because they work 8-hour shifts, and they get about 10 patients some every shift. And if they have a patient that can't eat, can't feed himself, they're supposed to feed him. But and then they have other ones that they got to go change their pampers, or whatever, their beds and stuff like that. All that they have to do in 8 hours, and they have 10 patients. And then you got to remember, they have to take breaks, they have to have lunch. I mean, so those 8 hours, don't they there isn't very much real time on that. you know so you have to watch your relatives in the hospital, man. Yeah, because I mean, even in the hospitals that supposedly they take care of them 24/7, they're not sitting by the bed. They're in a little cubicle somewhere that they're vital, watching, maybe if they have vital thing machines on them. They're not in their room 24/7. It's like where my wife was. They didn't take care of her right. I mean, they had her in a pamper 21 days. in Pampers. They didn't take her, pick her up and tell her, help her to go to the restroom or anything like that. And I told him, why didn't you? She still can walk and everything. She just can't see. And it was like, oh my God. So I got her out of there as soon as I could. As soon as one of the restrooms was finished, man. I said, I'm picking her up. They're like, oh, she needs to stay here because, I'm like, you haven't done nothing for her. All you did is just money, money, money. That's all it is, a money pit there. And then after the 21 days, then insurance doesn't cover it fully. So then you have to cover, it's about $200 a day to keep them there. It's like, no, forget that. Even, I don't care even if it was still free. I didn't want her there any longer. I got her home and her hair was all the way down to her back. I had to cut her hair off because they put it in a knot. I was like, I couldn't even unknot it. I was like, it's like they tied it in a knot so it wouldn't be all you wouldn't see how bad it was. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if they even pick her up for the bathroom. You think they even got her out of bed for a shower for 21 days? I mean, come on. It's like never again, man. I told my son, yeah, let me die at home. Forget the hospitals, man. Shit. I'd rather die at home. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming in, and everybody have a good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. Everybody, God bless you. And like my buddy Keys says, call your mama, tell her you love her, because you never know how long she'll be around. So everyone, have a good one. Till next time, everyone. Bye.